extra items.
Expo Portland. Today, I think it's going to be a lot busier than it was yesterday. Day one is usually pretty. Hello, and welcome to my Fan Expo Portland vlog. I am so excited to be sharing this experience with you guys and give you a look into what it's like to be a convention artist. So we ended up leaving the day before the convention actually started. Our flight was bright and early, and we even got to see the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful. Like, the light that was coming in was just so incredible. We actually had just pulled an all-nighter because there was so much to do with packing. So I was super hungry, had myself a little kind bar, and it was already time for us to board the flight. Our flight was a little bit delayed in leaving, but once we took off, the flight itself was only like an hour and a half. So I got some reading done, and voila, we made it to PDX. That's my boyfriend Brian, by the way, who graciously took off work to help me with this convention. I definitely would struggle alone. And here we are in Portland. So at this point, it's around 11 a.m. and we are so hungry because we haven't eaten in hours. And we couldn't check into our Airbnb until 4, so we had some time to kill. We went to this restaurant called The Screen Door, and let me tell you, that food was so good. We had a delicious brunch, and then I decided to take Brian over to Powell's bookstore, City of Books, which he had never been to. And let me tell you something, this place is huge. I always tell people about it. It is so cool. A book lover's dream, honestly. We spent some time walking off our meal and drinks and exploring different sections of the bookstore. And I even got myself an agenda to see if I could, I don't know, get my life in order. Finally, it was time to get to our Airbnb with this beautiful sunset, and we were pooped, so we went to sleep. Hey, good morning. It is day one of Fan Expo Portland, and it is 5:55. Setup starts at 7 a.m. and we have to get ready, move all of our stuff, all of the stuff that we're gonna take to set up into our 2 big suitcases, and take our clothes out, eat breakfast, come back, change, and get Fan Expo started. So setup is from 7 to 1, and then we leave and come back at 4. Pretty sure that's what it is. I don't remember. I'm a little tired. But I'm excited. So let's get this day started. Hello, we're back, and it is time to pack up the bags. Yes. So we have this suitcase over here that is pretty much packed up, and then we have one more suitcase in the bedroom, which I need to get out. And we're gonna pack up this stuff with everything that we need for Fan Expo, and then we'll be good to go to get this day started. I'm so excited. Okay, see you in a few. Okay, the car is packed and we are headed out to the Oregon Convention Center. Woo! See you there. 10 minutes and we were there at the Oregon Convention Center. All right, guys, we made it. Yeah! This is our table up here. I'm so excited. Look at me. Louis Salamart LLC A323. And now it's time to set up. Okay, the display is up and my display prints are up. I'm going to start putting down the things that are going to go in the front here. And then Brian is going to be putting up the leaves and the lights. So I'm very excited about it. Yeah! This is what my booth ended up looking like. I had art prints, both large and small, art cards, bags, some stickers, and notepads, and my business cards. As I said before, the show started at 1 p.m. and that was for VIP guests. So there was a certain kind of pass that if you had VIP, you could come in on Friday from 1 to 3 and get some extra time to walk around, see the exhibits before panels started or anything like that. There were a lot of cool exhibits like this Ghostbusters one, and there were a lot of panels. Christopher Lloyd was there, and that was really cool to see. And there were other voice actors and celebrities there as well, which was also really cool. Welcome to day 2 of Fan Expo Portland. Today, I think it's going to be a lot busier than it was yesterday. Day 1 is usually pretty slow for conventions, so I made a few sales and I did pretty well, but I'm definitely expecting to do a lot better today. And I've already seen some super cool cosplays, so let's see what today brings. Day 2 at conventions is where things really start to pick up because it's the first full show day, so people don't have school, people don't have work that day, so either days 2, 3, and sometimes 4, depending on how long the convention is, tend to be the busiest and where artists and exhibitors make their biggest income. Amazing. So good.
Ever seen them with Kelsey? 10 out of 10. Working on it, yeah. All right, look at him burn.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hey, so small update for day 2. Not as fruitful as I thought it was going to be. Definitely a lot of cool cosplays, and a lot of people coming around and showing interest, but not as many sales as I was expecting. But that's not really too much of a problem because I kind of expected for one of my conventions that I've gone to maybe not be as fruitful as I expected. I am glad with the people that I've met so far, and honestly, it's just always really cool to be at these conventions, so I do not regret coming at all. That's day 2 so far. And it is now 3:17. It ends at 7. So we'll see what the next 4-ish hours have for us. Okay, bye. In between customers and meeting new people, I decided to work on some whips that I had going on at the time. A lot of them were arcane based. Since I was at a fan expo, I was just feeling very inspired to do some fan art. Towards the end of the day, I went to stretch my legs and I got to see some voice actors and celebrity guests that were there, and that was really cool. Hey, welcome to day 3 of Fan Expo Portland. Yesterday was okay, not great, but not bad. I definitely hope that today is going to be a little bit busier and to make more sales, but otherwise overall it's still been pretty fun. Met a lot of really cool people, have really cool artists next to me, and yeah, let's finish up day 3. So I didn't end up getting footage of the rest of the day because day 3 was actually not great. I spoke to some new people and made very, very few sales, but honestly, not that many people came out to our section. It was honestly pretty disappointing, and speaking to the other artists, they felt the same. So yeah, definitely a bummer. But towards the end of the day, I got to meet a llama named Cesar.
Why, hello.
Hi! Can I pet him?
Oh yeah, feel us up here.
Why, hello.
This is Cesar, the no-drama llama.
I've seen you around. You're very docile.
Oh my gosh, you're such a cutie patootie. Can I take a little
Yeah,
picture?
so this is him.
Oh my gosh. And that's a wrap.
The show is now closed, and new event is beginning. For your safety, please proceed to the nearest exit.
And then it was all over. What always amazes me is just how fast everything gets broken down. It takes so long to put up and then gets broken down in mere minutes. And that was the adventure for Fan Expo Portland. It definitely had its ups and downs, but honestly, I am glad that I went. The people that I met, both the artists and customers alike, were really cool. So many cool cosplays. I mean, it's always fun to go to these events and just see what people can come up with and how creative everyone is. So that being said, I do not think that I will be doing Fan Expo Portland again next year, just based off of the numbers and how I have to pay for travel expenses, stay. It just wasn't worth it at that point. So maybe in the next year after that I might do it, but for now I will just be doing Rose City Comic Con, which I have applied to, and hopefully I make it in this year. So maybe I'll see you there at Portland. If not, you can come out to Fan Expo SF, which I will definitely be at this year. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's the end of this video and this vlog for now, but feel free to like and subscribe so you can be notified with all of the new updates and videos that I'm going to be coming up with. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!